Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with...
He's having a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Pirlo. And it's Zambrotta. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Kaká. And this is Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Now it's Dimarco. Ronaldinho. And this is Inzaghi. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, such a clever touch. Drives and a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And he's forced to go back. Zambrotta. And Caicedo. Pirlo. And it's Ronaldinho. Rooney, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Cruyff. And here's Inzaghi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the less said about that pass, the... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's had it nicked away.
Hearts are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kaká. Now it's Inzaghi. De Bruyne. And here's Inzaghi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rooney. Rooney. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ronaldinho. Dimarco. Pirlo, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Dimarco. Kaká. Now that's well seen too. He's got away. Ronaldinho! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Company did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Caicedo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Caicedo. Now Ronaldinho. DiMarco. Pirlo. The arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. DiMarco has the space to... Impressive jump! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And it's Ronaldinho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good progress on the left. This looks promising. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And Cruyff! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitutions taking place.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that.
Cruyff! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Hearts come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
There's the shot! It's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And a chance! And that has faded wide.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
What a throw in. Space for him to turn and
Oh,
look.
great feat, that.
Gets his head on it! Oh, it needed better placement. Zambrotta.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Cruyff, and this is Inzaghi. No, he's not getting past him there.
The attendance for
There's
this
some
match
great running
was
on show here, but ultimately there was no
71,659.
way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hearts perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Inzaghi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho purring through the gears. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. De Bruyne. Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
23,
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 20, Felipe Benzema.
Manchester United are
Number
looking to go
15,
forward now.
Johan Cruyff. Number 32, Demarco.
Hearts will have
Coming on
one
the
further
field,
opportunity to make a
number
substitution
21,
after this, their
Messi.
latest change.
Number 18,
Olise providing
Darwin
an
Núñez.
outlet on that flank.
Number 14, Bellingham.
Shot a goal!
Number 33,
And that's why.
substitution.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Caicedo. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Zambrotta. Now it's Bellingham. Núñez. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Pirlo gets a foot in here. The defender is not giving up on this. Company. Pirlo. And it's Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he's hit the bar! No luck this time.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Nuno Mendes, and he was quick to react. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
O'Reilly. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Darwin. He's in a great position here.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
De Bruyne. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! And he's missed it. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham. Ronaldinho is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
There will be three
There's official
minutes
showing that there will be
added
3 minutes of added time. The ball has bounced loose now. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Pirlo. It's a promising position. Ronaldinho! Keeper always had the measure of that. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello, attendees.
Your final
This
thoughts,
is
Jim?
a lost
Well, there was a
children's
distinct lack of
announcement.
clarity
With the father
or
of a
commitment
boy
in
a blue
everything the
hat
players
calmly
were
make
trying
his
to do.
way to the information
Looking
centre.
pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, courage is a word that Steven Gerrard likes to use a lot. Never be afraid to have a go at it. He's certainly someone who's never afraid to, no matter what the situation.
Not even in the most dire of circumstances, and never more extraordinarily than in 2005. Danny Olmo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cross goes in there. Bangladesh do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good alertness. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This looks promising. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Danny Olmo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got away. Cross to the back post. Cleared without hesitation. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Del Piero gets flagged offside. And it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. And De Bruyne! He scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Hearts have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. Neymar has the space to scheme. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that has been knocked clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a... Haaland! It's bounced back off the post. He won't be happy with that one. He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. 30 minutes gone. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. Gerrard. Adams. Haaland. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super find. Costa Curta.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he latch on to this? Defending of the desperate variety. And that is out of play. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. Hearts can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Del Piero is onto this. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And Del Piero! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
After 40 minutes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Hearts are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Bangladesh certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Threads one in, and he plays one through. Kobel getting this one clear. And they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar plays it in. And that has been cleared. Now it's Villa. And here's Del Piero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Hearts looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And the pass is intercepted. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's De Bruyne. Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way through. He's had a shot! That's another chance. Relentless, just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Del Piero having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Played into space. But that has not gone well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alaba calmly anticipates. Now that looks a decent ball. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game.
Danny Olmo!
Outstanding save to keep that out. Hearts with the corner, there first. Oh, great leap! And that is a truly outstanding save. And here's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And that interception was just about within shooting range. Nuno Mendes. De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. Alaba cuts it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Villa. Nicely worked. Haaland receives it in a wide position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Del Piero attempts a clearance. Nuno Mendes. That's a cute ball. Nice looking ball. And he lines up a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Del Piero. Dani Olmo running with intent. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. That's going to go a long way. And this is Neymar. Great chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's played it long. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne has it out wide and in space. Has a look up and delivers. And that should get the job done. And this is Neymar. David Villa.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Spread out to the left. Neymar. He is through here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello
get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is football
match.
at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Dani Olmo crosses it in. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rooney. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And here's Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Dani Olmo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
That has not gone well. Now he's got space here. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Henderson wins the duel this time. Yamal. Now it's Neymar. Diaz. He's found the way. He's having a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ball's out once more. Cannavaro gets a foot in here, and we have our very first corner. Rooney plays it short. Cannavaro does well to get it back. It's their second corner of the game. Rooney goes short. And he skips past his man, crossed into the box. Decent chance! In he goes again. Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. No, he refuses to take the bait. Lobbed in behind. Well, that's well seen too. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Diaz could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Shevchenko! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Shevchenko clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Now this could be a chance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely ball and a Yamal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. It's Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Hearts truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro. That's a throw. Kimmich. Costa Curta. Just past the 40th minute mark. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Howson. And it's Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Diaz. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There will be 1 minute added
Cafu
time.
is looking to influence the game from out wide. Kimmich. That has been cut short. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Hearts unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Hearts really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yamal, can he get it through? Shot could be on, and the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Cerezo Osaka are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, it's come loose. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Dani Olmo. 60 minutes played. Kimmich. And Rooney. And it's Neymar. Rooney. There's the shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was... Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number
So,
13,
third corner of the game.
Rooney. Number 23, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 8, De Bruyne. Number 11, Del Piero.
And now they can spring out of
Substitution.
defence. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. He is through here. Shot, surely! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
After 66
That is
minutes,
lovely, finished with
Number 10,
amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Coming on the field
There's
is
the header!
number 10, Messi.
Oh, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Hearts have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Probing pass, dink through, and this is Batistuta. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's had it taken off him. Nicely worked. That has ended up in no man's land. Jordan Henderson threads one in. Well read, nice interception. Hearts perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Aimed beyond the defence. De Bruyne. Oh, super find. Dani Olmo knocks it into space. And that is well cleared. Dani Olmo is onto this. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Batistuta. Hearts needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
And Messi! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but
Substitution in
leave some
progress.
gaps at the back.
Cerezo Osaka are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Danny Olmo. Rijkaard.
There will
Kimmich.
be 3 minutes added
Sports
time.
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Neymar. And it's hoisted clear. That's where it came from. Del Piero! And that is as much as we have time for. Hearts have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating.
And now,
There was to be
please turn
only
towards
one
the
out. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, I'm guessing that when you hear the name Rivaldo, amongst the first games that comes to mind is the final game of the 2001-2 season.
Absolutely. Who could forget that famous hat-trick? I mean, in a time where a team's future can depend so much on whether you have European football or not, his performance that day, Peter, was season-saving.
And the goals themselves, they weren't just worldies, were they? They were worldies plus.
Yeah, a superb free kick for the first, an absolute daisy-cutter for the second, and the third was the best of them all, an overhead kick from just outside the penalty box.
It's not... Oh, they could be caught out here! Edmilson. And it's Rijkaard. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Threads one in. He's found space here. Rijkaard. Olise. That pass has been well intercepted. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Nuno Mendes. Olise. Costa Curta. Hearts, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Olise, driving forwards. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mohamed Salah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lampard. No way through. Not the most accurate pass. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Tries from a long way out. Beckenbauer. Olise. Looking for the run. Now it's Dani Olmo. Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dani Olmo! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Koundé. Nuno Mendes. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Rivaldo, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Spread neatly. He is through here. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without hesitation.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rijkaard. And it's Koundé. Great vision. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Olise. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Hearts clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Oh, he's hit the bar! Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Olise on a serious charge here. Out of play for a throw. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to get rid. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Security staff for each block.
So there was
Please
the first
report to the
half.
staff room
Well,
immediately.
both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So right back into the action.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that has not gone well. Olise really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
And the finish! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with and Del Piero! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Del Piero really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Akanji gets over and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hearts still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now he's got space here. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he is Olise! Now, there's a terrific hit. Mohamed Salah is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their second
15,
corner of the game.
Olise. Coming on to replace him is number 8, De Bruyne.
It's a decent clearance.
Substitution in progress.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Hearts have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mohamed Salah clears. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Neymar scooting forward. That's very neat. Oh, important interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is...
Can he finish? It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Fagiano Okayama are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
De Gea gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's the keeper's ball. It's a good foot in there. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's looking wide. Short changes him with that pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been cut short.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Tries to play it through. That's an imaginative pass. He's through here. Oh, and he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless!
The goal scorer!
Up by
Number
3.
18.
They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him.
Number 10.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence.
And the shot! He'll try from distance! Kimmich! It is fantastic!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Manchester United have it. Pirlo! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well.
And Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
De Bruyne. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Nuno Mendes. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Hearts are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Cross goes in there. Impressive jump. Ronaldinho. And smartly reclaimed. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Costa Curta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Threads one in. Oh, well played. Pirlo. Pele. Dani Olmo. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's had it nicked away. Pele. Ronaldinho. Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! Off the post! Brilliant save from Buffon! Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, easy pickings there. Kimmich. De Bruyne. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Kimmich considers his options, looking to widen the gap even further here. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Probing pass. It's a promising position. Great ball and he shot! And it's in! Nuno Mendes. Pirlo. Spread to the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hearts looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Pirlo. Pele. No, again there's no way through. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Hearts find a position of real strength now. Ronaldinho. And it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. Neymar in acres of space out wide.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes
Cristiano
added
Ronaldo.
time.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Neymar. There will be a throw-in. Passes short and sharp. Pirlo. Well, they could break here. Now that's well seen too. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Hearts absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Please turn your attention to the screen
Hearts
for
will
information
be wanting
provided
more
by
of the
the
same in the
local
second
police.
half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18.
So right back into the action.
Coming on the field, number 20.
Looking for the run.
Mbappe.
He's in plenty of space here.
Vinicius Junior.
Messi. Messi! Against the crossbar. Now, how often do you see that?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes is in a really good position out wide. That's a decent clearance.
Hearts have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out towards the right wing. That has ended up in no man's land. Dani Olmo. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Danny Olmo, he's having a pop! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Ambitious ball here. And he's there to clear it. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pirlo. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a
The
job
attendance
already
for this
done.
match was 70,987.
Nicely worked. It's gone for a throw-in. It's not an especially good pass, that. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicked it back promptly. Look at this, and he shoots! And a neat finish! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Danny Olmo, that is good alertness. Now it's Messi. And it's Vieira. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ronaldinho. And he's quick to get rid.
Substitutions taking place.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United now just needing one.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Hearts perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And Messi!
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo, nicely spread, and he's quick to return it. Now it's Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta spots it and intercepts.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get rid. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Messi plays it short. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe. and simple. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There
Now
will
it's
be 3
Cristiano
minutes
Ronaldo.
added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rijkaard. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up
And
the
now,
Man of the
to
Match
all members
award,
of the
and
crowd,
no surprise
I'd like
there.
to ask you to join me in wishing our
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Hearts truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer...
Oh no, this does not look good. Yamal's cross. Musiala! It's in! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that. Oh no, what has happened here? Rijkaard. And it's Mendes. And Neymar. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Musiala. Now this could be a chance. No, he's not getting past him there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Musiala. Musiala knocks it into space. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kimmich.
Hearts are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And De Bruyne! He's beaten, and no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Hearts restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Haaland! Oh, shooting chance! Sensational from Haaland! A finish of true class! And they're back in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mbappe! Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
And the shot! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Musiala! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Yamal. That is lovely. Played in. Oh, good effort! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid palpably stronger, better, superior. And he shoots! Oh, what has happened here? Madrid have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. It's a sharp pass. Hearts are looking to go forward now. Pacho. Musiala. Now can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Musiala gets flagged offside. And they're quick to get it back. Musiala. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Great vision. And it's Musiala. Lovely feet.
3 minutos de descuento.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
He has found a way through. Van Dijk too strong for his opponent there. Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Gakpo. Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So off we go again. Hearts not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. It's going to be another throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Gerrard. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Kimmich. Costa Curta. Thinks one through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Tries from a long way out. Looking to play him in. Akanji getting this one clear. Musiala on a serious charge here. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's intervened well there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Costa Curta. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 19.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el
Gyökeres.
dorsal 20, el dorsal
Nice
5.
interception, his positioning was spot
El
on.
dorsal 18, el dorsal 7.
Nuno Mendes. It'll be a throw-in. And this is Ronaldo. Dani Olmo. Neymar. Oh, some astute defending there. Costa Curta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's whipped it across. Neymar. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, good spread. Dani Olmo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Rashford. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
But where it came from. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Neymar. Now it's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. It is a corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, played right into his path. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him all? Vitinha! Keeper's not concerned by that. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Osimhen. No way through. Rafinha running with intent. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. Gyökeres. Rijkaard. Vitinha. And that will be it. Hearts cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Hearts desperately failing to impose themselves.